There she is.
Hello, dear Ron.
Hello,
I wanted to
Karin.
do it in my living room, but something with the connection does not work. So I'm again in my little bureau. Hello, Ron.
Oh, let's
Nice
see.
to see you.
Uh, yes, I'm going to do the gallery view and try it so that we can see each other at the same time. Uh,
Oh,
when,
that's great.
did you watch the video that I recorded with Peter and Rena?
Yes, I did. It was very good. That was
Yeah,
good that you did it.
yeah. We
Yeah, I'm sorry that I missed the last termine, but I was on the journey and it was not possible to go online.
well, you've been home about a week now, right?
Yes, I did come. It's exactly a week, yes. But you have to know it was this time, the coming home, I think it was something with the level of the spiritual vibration. It was a long journey, and I did not feel very well. And, but by coming in the airport in Amsterdam, I never before had such a strange feeling about Europe. It was incredible. And it did bring down my high spiritual level of love and hope and peace and everything you feel and that ease and freedom of what I had so much in my heart in Indonesia because I was picked out by security control and I had to go out of my shoes and they did you stand in front of all the people, yeah, completely unprotected. They do not respect the dignity of you, yeah.
This was
You
in
are
Jakarta.
no in
This was
Jakarta
in.
almost fine. This was in Amsterdam.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in Amsterdam. And the lady was friendly, yes, of course. And she also did feel that it is not all right what she's doing with me. And, but I very strongly had the feeling, oh no, I cannot let do that with me. Yeah, not any longer. And I did say to her, please, what do you search here in my breast? Yeah, what do you think that I have hidden here? Yeah. So it was really very crazy situation to be controlled, to be seen as a terrorist, as a possible terrorist, or as someone who is not bringing love and peace to the people, but is bringing I do not know what. Yeah, and never before I had felt that so strong, and it really did bring my high level energy down. And for me, I had to think a lot. I got ill. I did not feel well. And I really had the feeling, oh God, I jump into the next plane and go back to Cirebon. I go to Indonesia. I go in a country that is more free, where the people are smiling, where the people are open up their heart, and where they really have a vision, as we do have it in SwissIndo. And when you come back here, it is all, I don't know, the people cannot think out of their line. They are in old thinking, in structures, in negativity. They believe in the guilt, in the millions that we have to pay for our debt on the financial issues. And when you say to them, but please look, there is gold-based money. There is a chance. We just could change the system. They look at you as if you would come from another star. And I think, yes, okay, I come from another star. Maybe I lost my home here. So now you see how I feel. But after a week, okay, I feel a bit better.
That's good. I'd like you, if you don't mind, to share any highlights of your experience. You've been in Indonesia and Cirebon for quite a while, and you were traveling across Java. I don't know if you went to any of the other islands, but I know you were back and forth to Jakarta at least
Yes.
a number of times. So, are there any highlights that you'd like to share with us so that people can get an idea of some of the things that are going on over there?
Yes, of course. So first of all, the highlight was coming back into the Zoll family. And the highlight was also to meet all the delegates, yeah, that have been there. And it was a very great experience to be together. And I missed you, Ron. I would have loved so much, and I know that everybody should have been there. It was not possible.
Yeah, I wish everyone could have been there. If it had gone the way we had expected, we all would have been there.
Yeah, and that would have been, but as the funds up to now are not released, it was not possible. And it was hard for all of us. Also for me, I had to borrow again a bit money because the flight is expensive. But I was very thankful and glad to be there, to meet those people who are there. And then I was arriving on the 10th, and on the 11th was the big event in Ashton. And this was really a very, very big highlight. Yeah, it was, yeah, what can I say? There's so much I would like to tell. The first was when we were in that room, all the people connected to Mr. Sugi, and some of them Indonesian, working for many years on that program, and everybody was in a high good level, yeah. And then we could feel when Mr. Sugi did arrive and when he entered the room. Yeah, it was really such a high spiritual vibration there. That was very, very good. And I think this event was on a spiritual level a very, very good event, and that it happened something. But then the days after, the vibration did change several times, and we did a lot of light work, and it was going up and down, and there were we were not so sure if the release of the funds really can go the way we expected it to go. And how shall I say it, Ron? You know, I'm here in a very leaded from very high, let's say, spiritual level to help to free humanity.
Yes.
But I know, and this is a bit also the pain in my heart I got when I came back to Europe, we can do a lot for ourselves, but we cannot do much for other people. And this we felt immediately after that event. All the people did give their best possible, but it is an offer to the world. It is an offer to humanity, and in the end, everyone has to take his own responsibility and has to decide for himself or for herself, what do I want? Do I believe in the old system and just go on with that and pay and pay and pay, yeah, for I do not know who, and work for a little income and believe in that old system and serve that old system? Maybe in the moment it's more comfortable for some people because the pressure is not strong enough. Yeah. Or do the people step out and stand up and remember who they really are and what's really our right? Yeah. And then take it. But my experience, Ron, is as much as I did also here in Austria and publish and do to bring the release of that money, to bring the human obligation, to bring the basic income for the people, the more the people lean back and let me do and let me carry it by myself. but I cannot do it for the others. Yeah, I can prepare them the way. I can give them the knowledge. I can say to them, this is a vision, but if you and I, if we all take it and bring it down in our reality, then we can get it. But it will not work like that. Yeah. And so my feeling when I then after Cerebon did see, it's very difficult. We are now on a point, I say to you, it's very difficult. And what I feel in my heart is that the belief that I had that we could be successful in some months, yeah, as we wanted to invite all the governors of the chief of the state in Bali in June, or let's say maybe in autumn, in September, to present them the program and to invite them to make a real change.
Yes.
Really to make a change, but they would have to make it here in their thinking. As I see it now, this hope is running a little bit between my fingers. And it's running between my fingers because what we did is, or what Mr. Sugi did do, is to bring the release of the payment 111 from the very high spiritual level over our delegation, let's say our spiritual governance that we are holding directly to one of the countries, and that is Laos. In the beginning, we thought Laos is strong and spiritual, and they can take it, and they will publish that information, and they will carry out that information to all of the 253 states. But this, Ron, they do not. And yesterday, I had a very frustrating talking on Skype with one of the government delegates from Laos. Well, I do not want to say now his name because I think he does not really understand what this project is on. He does not really understand what is expected from the government of Laos to stand behind that idea of the changing of the finance system. This man is just waiting for the millions, yeah, of dollars, want to have that money on an account, and then just spread it out to all the governments. And when I was telling him that there has to be some diplomatic work done and that I would like that he gets in connection, I offered that I go to our Bundespräsident in Austria, I do not know if this man would be open for that, but we could try it to speak to our governments and to say, come on, let's make a good connection between the states that are interested and bring this welfare to the people. Let's take this chance. Let's get out of that debt money. Here is the gold-based money, gold-backed money. But this man does not even want to invite a governor from another country.
Wow.
That was for me frustrating, I have to say it. I tried to explain it to him, and he just said to me, well, he needs to have the money, that's all. And then they will do it then. Yeah, what?
Karin, that's
the old system or what?
Yeah,
Wrong.
that's all everybody thinks about is where's the money? Where's the money? And they don't understand that the money follows the consciousness.
So it is.
And it's so hard to get that through to people. It's so difficult.
And that it's not only about the money, that with this a change of the whole system is necessary. Yeah?
Yes.
That we have to get out of that way of taxes, that we have to bring a completely other system that's really supporting the freedom and the self-responsibility of the people. So, and what is also very difficult that the people do not understand, they say, yeah, for example, I did post on Facebook, and then some people did step up to me, did write me emails and say, so what about now? We get $600 a month. Why does my son with 15 years not get it? Why does only get someone with 17 years it? And why can I not have all the 6 million at once? And why? And this and that, and I want to have that. Hello. We all have governments. We all have a structure. We are not the ruler. They do not understand that it is a process to lead them into freedom and into their own self-governance. One way they say to me, oh, you just, was heißt bevormunden, you just again to decide for the people that they only have to get 600. I say, nobody did decide it. This is just a first step to offer the governments in the next 3 years to make steps out of the old system into a new. It's all a process. Mr. Sugi did not say anything. He's not a ruler of the world, and we are not ruler of the world. But the people are so much in the thinking that someone does decide everything. They criticize it, but they are not able to make the step really to take responsibility in their own hands. So for me now, it's really that I think also this what Mr. Sugi did say, that it seems that humanity in this moment, what date do we have today? 8th of April, is not really ready to get a gift like that, what they would not have to pay back. They go on believing in the old debt system, and they do not care for their children and grandchildren. They let them all that problems that's created now. I do not know what was happen that the people wake up, and that the governments wake up, and that the bankers wake up. I do not know. I only know I want to go a way of peace.
Me too.
And I want to go a way of truth. And all I can say, Ron, you did ask me for highlights. One of the next highlights in Cerebon was after that first where we haven't been sure what's now about Laos, what's now about the release of the funds, and also we were all so short of money. I had no money to go home. I had again to borrow the money for the flight. So it was for all of us not an easy situation. But it was very, very beautiful to see how the people who have been there did grow together. It was so good for us to be together. We started to work. We did our meditations. You know, we did make that little videos where everybody did make a speech, and it was good. And it was such a good contact with the Indonesian people. And they did come to the hotel. They did bring us something to eat. And who did not have money, I was invited by some of the people because they did know I did give everything, and now I'm nearly out of the money. So there was being a family, a being together, and more we got into a good time, and we had it very good together, and all the hope and all the divine spiritual feelings did come up again. And then it was, of course, for us also, you know, we had the talking with you on Skype, that we have been very sorrow because we did feel we are not connected with the other delegates or that are at home. That was not possible with that internet not working in that hotel and all that kind of things. So that was a little bit hurting us because we did feel we all should be together. But then we did say, okay, we make the beginning. We grow together as a family. That really did work up to now. And it was a very, very, very good feeling. And there it did happen that then Mr. Sugi did bring us in contact with one of the people who is in the warehouse. You know, the gold, really the gold, how do you call it? The gold, yeah, the material,
The precious
the
metals,
collateral.
gems,
Yes, the collateral, yeah, the collateral, that gold.
collateral. Yeah.
Yes, that is there. But many people are looking for it and say, where is all that gold? Of course, it must be protected. It would be stolen again. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, huh?
Yes.
Yes. So it is also Mr. Sugi must be protected. Yeah, he is from very high spiritual level. But then, Mr. Sugi, how can I explain it? Please tell the people that English is not my mother language. But he did bring us in contact with a man that is also seen as a king and one of the guidance of that gold. Yeah, he's connected with the warehouse, and he was looking and saying he must check if our heart is really true, if we have really the truth in it. Yeah, because heaven or the divine can only give us the release of that much of money if we are really ready to get it. Yes. And there have been very good connections with our team there, the Indonesian people and all the delegates that have been there. And on one of the evening, this man was coming to the hotel and wanted to talk to me. And I did give him a little present, and I did say, I have the feeling that he now has to give the order that this treasure can be opened and can come to the people. And on the next day, really, on the next day, someone did bring to the house of Mr. Sugi. I did post it on Facebook. Mr. Sugi did allow us to make photos, a part of that collateral, so that we really did see the gold is there. Some very beautiful with ciseled, yes, with the picture of Sukarno, with everything. It's historical collateral. It is there. So I did see the collateral in gold. I did see the owner assets, the dollar. I did see that this. I did see it. I could feel it. I had it in my hand. I know that this project from Mr. Sugi von SwissIndo, what we do, is a real chance. But it is a chance. And when the people are not ready to take it, we, 100 or 150, what can we do? Yeah,
We do the best we can.
I know, but what can we do? That the states, the governors, they have to open up. They have to clear their mind and throw away that old thinking. I would like to tell them that I was connected with architects, and Mr. Sugi is also an architect, and two of my partners that have died have been architects, and I by myself in my young years have been working in that together with them. And I know if you want to make in a room a new furniture, if you want to make a house a new atmosphere, the first you have to do is take everything out. Everything. Everything. As long as you do not take everything out, you will never be able really to create something new and very good. Then, when the things are outside of the house, you can decide, oh, that that kind of chair, or this I like, I take it in again, and then you will bring it in a completely other place. And so I see it with our government. They hold on in old structures and to only put one thing from here to there, and the social thing from here to there, and the social thing from here to there, and they offer a little bit another opportunity. This is bullshit. To forget it. They should really, our democracy, we know that it is not one. Yeah,
Right.
we have to put all the things of thinking beside and really to clear our mind. I can do that. I always do it in the healing. I do 20 years healing work with people, and all I know I have to go on with that because they are not ready, and so I have to go on with them. Yeah, and say you have to put your own thinking out, make yourself free in your mind, and then you can look into the history and see what was good and take the good and precious things and bring them in, and take the new things and bring them in, and then you will have a completely new situation, and then you can feel well. As long as we do not say goodbye to our old way of thinking, we cannot go out of that old system of governance and of that old financial bullshit that is throwing us down with debt and debt and debt.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, I hear you, and I've heard from some of the others too that there's some disappointment that it's not proceeding as fast as we would have liked, and that people aren't getting it, and people are still arguing and criticizing and calling it fraud and all sorts of other things. And I mean, I've had some pretty nasty emails from some people and some communications that I won't even share publicly because they're so negative.
yes, I think it's better not to bless them and to forgive them. But I for myself see that maybe we all have to learn. I all my life was somebody who did carry responsibility for other people. I'm the eldest of 5 children. I did carry a lot of responsibility for my younger sisters, and I did learn that I have to see the God and the Goddess in them and to give them the responsibility. I did learn it in my family. I did it. But in my healing work, sometimes it happens to me and happened to me and still happens to me that I take the burden of the people and carry it for them. It is okay to do it for a while.
Right.
But in the end, I know they have to take it again, and there's no other way. And just now I feel in that what we are doing in SwissIndo, we can do as much as we can, and we can also go on with it. But please, all the people, we cannot do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. You have to think by yourself. You have to open up for a chance. Yeah, it is a chance. And we are living in a time where we have a quantum physics. Yeah, I don't know if I say it right.
Yes, you said it right.
Yes, quantum physics. That means we know there are in every moment millions of different chances. And it is our decision. It is my decision what I want, what I create for myself, what I bring into my life. And I bring for me in my life the highest good for me and for all others. But I cannot do it for the people who just lean back and say, what's now? Do we get that SwissIndo money or not? Yeah? What can we do with these people?
I don't know the answer either.
It's not possible to give it to them. Heaven cannot give it to them because this energy of this money is on such a high level. The people must go up in that high level of feeling in unit, of going out of that concurrence thinking, of respecting the free will of another, of doing no harm to other people, of really being responsible also for the nature and for the next generation.
Yes.
Then we can get the money. It is there.
Unlimited wealth is available if only we could get out of our own way.
You say it.
Yes. Well,
No.
Karen, I didn't look at the actual time that we began recording. I think it's been over a half an hour.
Yes.
Uh,
It's okay.
and I try to keep it, a half an hour to 45 minutes for conversations most of the time. Although with Rena and Peter, we went an hour. Uh, but there were three of us.
Yes, I know. No, you know me. I just did speak again directly out of my heart. I would like to tell the people how I feel, what I think. I hope that tomorrow I feel more strong and more see the chance to get in all that good things for freeing humanity more soon. But today, yeah, it is like I did say to you. The only thing I can say, please, people, wake up, and be responsible for yourself. We can do our best to prepare a way, but you have to go for yourself, you have to decide for yourself, and you have to take the responsibility for yourself. I cannot do it.
Whoa, your camera just fell or something.
Okay. Oh, okay, dear Ron.
Okay, thank you, Karin. I really appreciate it. And God bless. Namaste.
Namaste, Ram. Thank you.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Blessings to all the people.